Dope of you. That's pretty dope of you. Speaking of drops, dude, look at this. I don't have any room for that. Okay, I guess I do. We open some drops. Maybe I don't have any room for it. Let me drop this stuff off in auto sort. Chief on a Monday. Yeah, I figured we'd do a little short stream today. Just a shorty. Oh, nice. Okay. I was like, when did I help scavs? Right. Scav payment. That would have been cool if it would have increased each week. It's like week 1, you get 150. Week 2, it's 300. Keeps doubling. That would be cool. Fuck, appreciate you, bro. And Jam and Keebler. Let's go, guys. Much love, everyone. Cheers. Just unlocked Icebreaker yesterday and actually survived a few times. Only the helipad, the loot you slowly and extracted a few. That's still, I mean, that's literally everyone when they're first starting Icebreaker. Everyone, myself included. It took me forever to get down to getting to the helipad consistently, and so it's fun, dude. I think I'd be down for more PvE experiences on Tarkov like that, where you're trying to figure out a efficient method to clear it out and work your way through, you know, oncoming hordes of AI and bad guys. It'd be fun. The looting aspect of it was crazy when it first dropped. This stuff, I mean, it still might be, but the looting aspect of Icebreaker was insane. There's so much loot. All right. Each survival, I'll open one up. What are you sipping on? An espresso. An espresso. I have not had any caffeine today yet, so. Actually, I talk about a great morning. Slept in, woke up naturally, ate breakfast, had a very light breakfast, and then went and got a massage, came back, had a light lunch, took a nap, woke up and got ready for stream. It's a good day. Good day. What unlocks the Kill Santar quest? Jaeger's quest line. You gotta do the, I want to say kill Killa and Rashala and his guards, I think. No, it's not the Goons one. I haven't done the Goons ones. Had 750-mile drive. Damn. Smooth drive though. Everything goes smoothly. Didn't you guys stream today? And I short stream on. Normally I do take Mondays off though. A short stream today. A few hours. Got red beans and rice cooking. Ooh, nice. And whiskey coke. Oh yeah. The stream just getting started. That's gonna be a good one. What's your favorite animal? I mean, probably cats. Oh, probably cats. That's not the best example. I didn't realize she was. My bad. I apologize, sir. My bad. My bad. I like dogs. Any animal really. Cats probably though. I think animals in general are cool as hell. So just super, 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 super cool. I don't know if I really have a favorite one, but I'd probably have cats. They're awesome companions and pretty hands off. Love. They take care of themselves for the most part. Explanatory round. I'm down. What map we thinking? Any streets warm up? We're up to 178 mil out of 500. That's not bad. That's not bad. Solid start. Considering we're just now hitting the higher skill strength level and stuff, that's not bad. As we got roaches. Yeah, I just always grew up with pets. Like we always had a dog or two and like 3 cats. I mean, or more. I had 4 siblings and then my parents. So I mean, they're like large household, and pretty much everyone had their own pet, or like, and then we had like a family dog. So I just kind of, when I moved to college, it was the first time in my life that I had ever been in my house, like where I was living, my place. I was in a place alone, without another living human or living thing. Like I had my roommate, but when he was at class or something, I was just like, I'd come home and there wouldn't be anything else there. It felt weird. Like to not have another living thing in there. It was just me. Felt weird. Whenever I moved to college, I got Wiz. And now I have chat. Yeah. Perfectly managed to catch my ferry with 2 minutes to spare. Oh, damn, nice. Kind of close, though. God dang. Yeah, let me double check, make sure we got everything here. I wonder how close that is to, if I actually liquidated everything, I wonder how close that estimated stash value is. What's your guys' guess? I feel like it's probably kind of close, but I don't think I'd pull 350. But maybe, I mean, like, dude, I have a fuck ton of stuff. Is it calculated sending to vendors? No, it's based on its own value. There's a separate value. There's vendor value, there's flea market value, and then there's like a hidden value. And that hidden value is what they base off of the stash value and the cultist circle. So it's weird. Like if you go and vendor something, your stash value will change. That's with the cash. That's with cash. Yeah. The stash value is including the cash. Use audio compression at all? No, I probably should though, dude. I probably should, because there are times where Tarkov audio gets loud. Missing Willer's wallet and 1G phone for cap. Any tips? Marked rooms for the Willer's wallet and scab pockets and backpacks. 1G phone interchange. You could get at the Tequila's lair down in the basement, and then also the just the tech stores in general. Tequila's lair, I get it a lot though, in the back corner on the ground by his chair. For games, probably goons, Tequila things. Stash value is included for the achievement? No. No, but I mean, like, I'm going to be resetting the account once I get that achievement. I'm going to go through and I'm going to do terminal on it, actually. I'm going to do the one through Prapper where you tell them to fuck off and then you have to turn in 500 mil. I already have 500 mil, so why not, right? I haven't done that ending yet. You have to have the modifier for the achievement. What? The scab tax? Yeah. Then he is kind of ass, not gonna lie. I already did the cool ending, the savior one. The one where the guy comes in clutch and saves you. Or not. Don't know. Spoiler, maybe. I can make money easily. I don't know what to do. Scav. Run your scav every time it's up. Anytime your scav's not up, run your PMC and try and do the side quests to level up your traders. But if you scav on streets, you can run filing cabinets and dude, it's easy money. You pick scav tax? Yeah. Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't be grinding the 500 mil. Pay out yet? Yeah, it's 150k ruble, 1k USD and 1k euro, and it's once a week. Waiting about prestige stuff. That's something to do. I've prestige 5 times. I like the extra cosmetics with it. It can be fun to progress an account too. But once you get the account pretty high level, it is hard to want to reset it. Very hard. Nice. Hoping for some better ammo. How low did you get this amount of money? Some days ago you were like above a few dozen mil. Rubling. Streets or interchange or labs. So like with this run right here, I know I'm supposed to do an explanatory run, but let my brain warm up for a second. But with this run right here, if you want to ruble on streets, dude, every single pocket has a ton of loot in it. So regardless of where you spawn, you just loot up that area and then start once you finish looting your area, then start working towards the extract. And as you're working towards the extract, pick up more shit. You'll fill up your bag. Once your bag's full, try to only replace stuff with like high prio items. It's like you really want to make money. It's more about just filling up your bag and surviving. You'll learn what items not to pick up, but there's a lot more items that are worth picking up than there are not. If you don't have keys, hit the filing cabinets. You'll find all of them. If you don't know what keys to get, those right there. You can leave out I didn't even take those. You can leave out those. Right, the real estate key I have because it's a quest key and there You don't need it. The quest, the real estate quest, there's 4 spawns for the item. One of them is in that key room. But the key room does spawn rare items. Like there's like 5 rare item spawns in there. And there's what, 4 filing cabinets, 4 or 5 duffel bags, and a bunch of hideout upgrade spawns and tech spawns in there. Just random. It's not the highest prio loot. It's not. But it's not bad to stop by if you're on your way to extract and you got some open slots, or if you spawn there and you're not overly confident with where every other spawn is. You stay in your spawn, you loot it up. It's a good one to do. That spawn is kind of tricky though, because there is a spawn directly across the cinema courtyard that will see you. They can see you immediately. One, you could always hop in the Discord. Good looking for group section there. If you're wanting to find people to game with, it is good. It's great for that. 2, solo is not necessarily like a disadvantage. It is if you're facing like a really good duo or trio, but a lot of it just comes down to practicing the basics. You know, right hand peeks, flashlights on in CQB fights, or some type of hip fire device, but flashlights blind your opponent. Utilize grenades as your duo. Try and keep your stamina bar up, because it's as a solo, if you get caught out, you don't have any backup fire, no suppressive fire, so if you get caught out, it's more detrimental. So having your stamina bar is a little bit more important. But anything you hear is an enemy, so you don't have to hesitate on your shot ever. It's easier to play your play style. You don't have to mesh with it with anyone else's play style. So you just play slow, you play fast, you play anywhere in between. So play that to your advantage. And having played as a duo a lot, you kind of know how they think. Yeah, if you kill one, and based on the information that guy might have on you, what would you do if you're in his shoes? If you were going to post up in camp, where would he likely sit? And then you move in a 90-degree rotation around to try to get an eye on that spot. Hit it from the side. No, it's just play time. Yeah, GG's, Nashies. When did we run into each other? Your name's Nashies on Tarkov too, right? I feel like I remember the name. What IEMs you rocking? Ultimate Ears 7 Pros. Ultimate Ears 7 Pros. No affiliation with them whatsoever. They are pricey, and there probably is a better pair of headphones out there for a better price. Probably a bunch. I by no means am an audio expert. I like these though. I do like these headphones a lot. I feel like I can hear very well with them, and they're comfortable. I can wear them for hours, and they look good. I like the quality of my over ears were better, the Hi-Fi-Man XVs, but it also has a headband, and they're big ass headphones. Looks like they would be made for Shaq. planar headphones. So, but if you want a good pair of over ears, they are phenomenal. The best I've ever heard, best I've ever had, hands down. The audio quality was impressive. Uh-oh, fellas. I think they were fighting the boss. I got your friend. You didn't defend him. What were you doing? Is that what the Discord call's like? I'm on the fire. Ow. Fire hurts. Don't get near it. Well, that was fun. Could you imagine if that's actually how the Discord call was going with him? And at one time, in the Discord call, that guy's getting an earful of like, why didn't you kill him? Why didn't you defend me? In game, he just hears me yelling the same thing. I appreciate you, bro. This scav's just stealing my loot. No, no, no. Don't you go and get on that turret, pal. I'm gonna get on that turret. Yeah, that's right. It's my turret. Oh, goddamn. Ooh. Pulling the Nicki Minaj. He really wants that turret. I'll give it to him. That's his. He earned it. Not many can pull that move off. The dexterity alone. Did I kill him? No. Can't believe that other guy stole my kill. Throw that 1 ruble at him. Which 1 ruble? Did I pick up only 1 ruble? From the code? Oh, I got 1,000,000 from that. Yeah, it was random. They gave some people 1,000,000, some people 1 ruble, some people 10. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, chat. I'm just kidding. There's probably some people that are just like, no fucking way, man. That is something I could see BSG doing, though. Chief channel Bitcoin's not working? They should. Grab the scavs storage rig. What the fuck happened? Think I'm gonna die? Am I dead? I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I hope I'm not dead. Apple D Ethernet. No, she's sleeping being a princess. Right next to her drugs. She's got an SJ9. Doesn't say what it does. Oh, yeah, it does. Raise temperature down. Lowers temperature. Wait, drops are over? There's no drops today? Oh, what the fuck? It'll help me with the Gloria C mask. Does anyone have a Gloria C mask on their scav? Or my item? The Markham's out for my item. Any tips for new players that can't hear anything? Are we dead? This is taking forever to load. I mean, there's a bunch of different things to go into that. Your headset and like your audio setup in general could be a difference maker, right? More playtime. Having a headset in game is massively important. Massively important. Like if you don't have a headset in game, your character's like practically deaf. You don't need a phenomenal pair of headphones IRL, truthfully. Like, you really don't. Like my HyperX Cloud 2s, bro, I rocked those for years while I was competing. I loved them. Phenomenal pair of headphones. They cost me like $40. But I mean, that, like, if you don't have a pair of headphones at all, right? You're on like stereo. I would get a pair of headphones. I'd get a pair of headphones. So there's like options out there. That's all. You don't have to go and drop a bunch of money to hear on Tarkov. The Tarkov audio is dog shit. It is. You can scrub it and polish it all you want. It's still poop. It's not going to be a diamond. It's still poop. So now, can you adjust it to make it less poopy? Yeah, it might not be diarrhea, right? So you'd be good there. You'd be good there. But yeah. If you're wondering how like myself and other streamers hear really well, it probably is mostly accredited to the amount of hours we have in game. Ears are finely tuned for that shit. You the audio that is there all the time, your mind just subconsciously gets rid of it, blurs it out. And then the audio that's not supposed to be there, like an enemy's footstep, that shuffle, the door closing, the drawer closing, something like that, you hear it, sticks out. Your ears perk up. When you have all that audio and your brain doesn't know what to tune out yet, and you're just hearing wind nonstop, because there's a lot of background noise in Tarkov, birds chirping, dogs barking, and wind nonstop. Holy cow, we are alive. Got a feeling that guy would have ended up killing me. Yeah, when you have all that audio and your brain doesn't know what to tune out, it's information overload. And so it makes it hard to focus on any of the actual Tarkov audio. Just watch over this guy that DC didn't like, so it's gonna explode crash site now. My guardian angel. I've had that happen once though, where I made a friend in raid and not like, I mean, 10 seconds later, maybe this guy DC'd. I had a massive kit on too. And he didn't kill me. He protected me, guarded me. Yeah, I mean, I just literally just like we had just became friends. Just teamed up. I can't remember what I was doing on ground zero. Hunting a boss or something like that, and wait, was that the guy that I sent out the green flare? I think it was. Never mind, I don't want to finish this story. It says a dark ending. I hooked him up with a massive kit. Tried to send him out the green flare. He didn't step far enough forward. He was like 1 or 2 steps off. I forgot to make sure that he, in the bottom right, had the little pop-up thing saying you're in the flare area. He shot it like 2 steps back. And then took off running into it. And Sniper Scav took him out. Yep. Sent the man to his death. He's never going to trust again. And the worst part about it, I don't remember the exact stats, but the dude had like 40 raids played or something like that, and had survived none of them. I don't think I'm exaggerating on that. Might have killed the guy on the other side. Check. Oh yeah. I'm pretty full though. Yeah, I mean, you're good. You're good. We'll be changing up some of the merch here coming up. But we'll be doing a merch drop first and then announcing the departure of some of the old pieces to give you guys a last chance to snag them before they go into the vault. So, you're good. Nothing's going to be disappearing any time, like, in the immediate future. And I'll announce before it does, so... You're good. You're good. I'm gonna go hit this other marked room really quick. Just to take a gander. Server issues? Yeah, it did kick me out of this raid earlier. I had to reconnect. I just figured it was because I was murdering everybody. They're like, you monster, stop. Or TARKOV server issues. That one's probably more likely to be the case. How big is your KD? It's like 4.5. Average. It's average no matter what Big Extends wants to tell us. Yeah, they just want to try it. They're all like, yeah, KDs are way larger than that. You should use some extends. When in reality, 4.5 KD is actually very impressive. It doesn't need to be extends. Shit, 3.5 would probably be impressive to some. Right? Yeah, 4.52. 4.52. See, I gotta hype myself up a little bit more. I'm talking down on myself. 4.52. Above average. Well endowed. KD. A very well endowed KD. Mm-hmm. 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 Look at the extends. I did not. Quit telling people that punching. Punch. Sorry, not punching. Oh, another GPU. Oh. Have you locked Insomnia yet? No, I saw that is actually a good quest now. I don't remember what it unlocks exactly. M855A1? No, that's not it. What does it unlock? I can't remember. The Proflex, that's it. Yeah, I want to get them. I want to get Insomnia unlocked. Is see anything that I'm missing? Where's the Bitcoins at? What up, Bob? They stream. Yeah, normally I don't stream on Mondays. Normally I take Mondays off. But with early white pipe and drops having just ended, I figured we'd do a shorter one today. But I did want to sleep in. My ass has been getting up at like 6 a.m. for drops each day, but not going to bed till like midnight or like 1 a.m. Let's do a little catch up. Do a little catch up. A lot of catch up, actually. It was phenomenal. I slept in, woke up naturally, ate a little bit of breakfast. Oh, words. A little bit of brekkie. Went and got a massage, came back, ate a good lunch, took a nap, woke up and got ready for stream. Fire. Jam, appreciate you, bro. Any mustard? Actually, preferred. I don't really like ketchup all that much. I like mustard, though. On certain things. I mean, I wouldn't do a spoonful of it. Unless you're daring me to. Still wouldn't do it. Like, that'd make me puke immediately. Ketchup is an overrated condiment anyways. Like on a hot dog, I like ketchup. I think it's about the only thing that I like ketchup on. Oh, maybe some fries, right? Dip my fries in them and ketchup. I'd be down with that. Fries and hot dog. And honestly, I'd rather do a brat and not a hot dog. And I'd rather have like a fully loaded brat without ketchup. I don't want ketchup on the brat. Give me some of that there horseradish. Like mustard and the Chicago style. Give me a Chicago style brat. Or like a dirty curdy. Cream cheese. Or what? It's a hot dog with cream cheese and mustard and all the extra dressings. It's fat. Do you see Nikita post about ratting? I did, asking him like what ways could they tackle it or something like that. I wanted to be like, didn't you add a boss into the game that's supposed to target ratting and add PMC karma and shit like that and just not ever do anything with the idea? I don't know. Maybe follow through with that. Let's start there. Honestly, I don't really think there's anything that they need to do. Maybe add in a couple more extracts on the maps that like are very commonly extract camped. Like if they need to combat maybe extract camping. That's ratting is a part of TARKOV. When there's loot to be had, people will rat. But they don't necessarily like, I don't think they necessarily need to add in more extracts. Just because you're at the extract doesn't mean it's safe, but they could add in a sniping boss that, you know, if you chill in the extract past 5 minutes, he comes in and he starts popping shots at you. You don't know where from. It's suppressed sniper. He's somewhere on the map there, and he's just going to target that one person. He doesn't have a good gun, just suppressed sniper with good ammo. So it's not like you're going to farm him, right? So it's like a toned down partisan, so he doesn't have good loot, and just goes and targets someone that's camping in extract. Like if you sit in the extract for 5 minutes, like that boss is going to be hunting your ass for the next 5 raids, and he doesn't have good loot. Have fun. So I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, if you're going to try and punish ratting, how are you going to determine what's ratting and what's sniping? What if someone wants to bust out the sniper and go sit long range and post up and wait, like, and actually play as a sniper? I hate dying to someone post up camping as much as the next guy. Damn, we're full on the money case. We'll need another one. I see it's like the one thing to tackle would be Kent. You fucking God, you legend, bro. God dang. Cheers, man. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'd say extract camping would be like the one thing that would be something to look into. And not, you don't even need to deter all of it. Just maybe look to see like D2 in Immercom or Railway. Like those are the extracts that are commonly extract camp. Maybe Path to Lighthouse, but even then they have other options on Path to Lighthouse. They have plenty of extracts on Shoreline, right? Like I think Reserve could maybe use like a helicopter extract or something, that one more extract on the map. And I think Interchange could use the same thing, one more extract on the map somewhere in the middle. But even then, it's like some maps are just hard to extract from. They just are. Like having D2 is really the only extract that's like, if you go to D2, you should expect an extract camper. That's the only one that's like, if you go to D2, fully expect it. That just is, it is what it is. Just fully expect someone to be camping down there. The rest of the extracts, like it's more rare to see an extract camper by far than it is common. So for me, I don't know. I think one thing that could help is they've already kind of toned it down a little bit from the past, but at one point, Kent, thank you again, dude. I just gotta say, each day you're too kind, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. Back when they extended the audio distance, so you would pick up other people's movement, other people's audio cue, to like, it was like 150 meters when they first extended it. Something, I think, no joke, I think it was like 150 meters. It's something extreme that you would hear people running. Far too much. Far away. Far too. Oh my gosh. Too far. Too far. And so it basically led to people, as soon as they hear you, they're going to post up and camp you out. They're going to wait you out. Big time. And that's ended up what happened. Was it had people post up because they would hear you from pretty far out. Then they nerfed it a little bit, but then there was the audio click that you would get if someone hit within 100 meters of you. You'd have like an audio pop. And so you would know that if someone was within 100 meters from you. So they'd post up and wait. And so it's like those players probably aren't ratting. They are just hearing you first. But they're hearing you far enough away that they can creep. They can slow creep to get in an advantageous position and wait up for you and camp you and rat you, right? Now, if you were to lower the audio distance, and they have, it's now like 65 meters or so on average, 65 meters that you'll hear someone. If they lowered it to like 45, I think it would lead to more natural engagements that you would, and obviously there's different variables in that. If the person's super overweight or if they're running on metal or something like that, it's like the 45 meters would lead to more natural engagements. It would give them, the person that heard first, less time to set up, and they're close, and then they wouldn't basically be able to just slow creep to a spot to 100% be in a good, like they might have to walk faster to get to that hard cover, but then give up audio cue. So that's the one thing that I think would help combat camping more than anything, is the audio distance that you hear people just lower it a tad more. Back to what it was previously, about 45 meters. And make the difference in headset audio that you hear people not very, like a 5 meter distance at most. And I think that's close to that. I think it's like 8 meter difference. But it should be everyone should be kind of on a level playing field with audio in my mind. I'm not a fan of there being a bunch of different audio systems in game that people are hearing. And they've toned it down. They've toned it down majorly. But like perception used to make it to where you'd hear further away. Aren't they normalized now? No, if you rock like Comtac 2s or the M32s, you hear like, I think it's like 58 meters away. And if you rock like the Comtac 6s, you're going to hear like 66 meters away or 64, something like that. So it's like one person will hear the other person from further away. And that is, again, based on what headset you rock. And if you can always rock the same one, no problem. But not everyone does have that option. I don't know what level you can buy Comtac 6s. So maybe everyone does. You just get to the flea and you'd be able to buy Comtac 6s. So like I said, they've toned back a lot on the difference in audio distances on people. It should be like audio profiles. Like one's a little bit bassier. One, you know, and even you could even have like the distance in that, I guess. And that's probably where it is. It's like the 5 meter distance. You're able to buy Comtac 6 as soon as Flea was unlocked. Yeah, okay. Then that's solid. I'm a big fan of the audio being more on a level playing field. I think that's healthy for the game, for sure. I think they've gone in the right direction overall. I really don't think they need to try and combat ratting too hard. That's coming from someone that doesn't really rat a ton. Like I run around a lot more than I do rat. But I think that's part of the fun, is the option to play either play style or anywhere in between. So part of the game, yeah. I have to think about it more. I would say, yeah, tone the audio distance down just a tad. And the just like a couple of the extracts, maybe give them some thought. But like even then, D2 is like the only one. D2, I'd say Reserve could use some loving. Reserve could use one more extract. Give them one extract in the corner that you could just take. Or something, and it maybe after a certain amount of time it opens up with something. I don't know, but Reserve's like the only one. D2 is way too commonly camped. Outside that, the extracts are pretty good. All right, we're back. 1 second. There you go. On the right. Okay. Make sure it was on the infrared device mode. That's messed up. I know a little bit. I feel kind of bad. Like he is a threat, dude. Oh, they removed the trash there. That's what it was that let us vault up that. That's what it was. Wonder what was different there. Yeah, I do feel a little bad about killing the guy. I'm thinking about going and getting his dog tag and adding him and giving him a kit. Being like, yo, sorry. He was AFK at the start of the spawn. It's kind of like if that's happens. I'll get my kit. I'm gonna hit Markstrom. I'll go get his dog tag. We'll add him. Hook him up. Yeah, this one was a little dry. A little dry. How's Wiz? Spoiled. Yeah. We'll leave him there. Someone will hopefully be looking for that cat statue, and they'll go to check and see if Mark's open. They're like, oh shit, it's open. Oh, what the hell is that, Wiz? No way. And 30k with a pet Wiz. This is Rue. Little voidling kitty who loves water. Not Wiz, but it kind of counts. But we'll throw your points back to you. Honestly, there's only a few of the channel point redemptions that we actually claim. The Rest of them are more of like a tier system that once you unlock, you have them. We'll just be refunding it. Okay, this guy's fine. This guy's fine. This dude level 35. I thought it was a Tim Tam out here. This guy's coming in going to fucking pistol people like a sheriff. He's fine. Man, no, that man needs no kit. He's good. That's all he had left in his stash. No way. Here, shoot him a friend request. If he's down that bad, we can help him out. If he's running that cowboy, the pistol out of necessity, I'll give him a kit. I wouldn't want to take someone's last kit. I doubt it, though. I feel like that man was like, yo, I'm going to have a little ammo run. Or was going for a quick quest. And just threw on the RSH pistol kit. Or was going for pistol kills. Or maybe he just fucks with the RSH. Gavin, the reserve kit is a Brawlo, 120 BVS and 127 free. Close. It was close. Whoever was up in the building there helping me, that was nice. We almost made it. Probably should have went to heal a little bit more. I was like, I'll pop the ETG and take off. Oh, it was the Black Division. Makes sense. I think I would have been cooked regardless then. I needed to make it around that corner there, but instead of doing the bob and weave, I just needed to cut right. I thought it was PMCs. Get another one of these. Well, hey, at least they're spawning. We didn't see him a single time yesterday. That's kind of crazy. I mean, we did on labs, but not on any of the other maps. Let's go. Sell those real quick. Hells yeah. Can I not put the tan one on this? Oh, no, I don't think I can. Enhanced to maybe. No. Did you find the core Tesla? Yeah, I finished it. Yeah. They raised the price of Propital from therapists? I think so. All the therapists' prices increased. All the traders, rather. Yeah. Yeah, they upped it. One of each. The last one was like, yo, give me a wire and this other random trash item. The next one, he's like, yeah, on second thought, I want a fucking Bitcoin bed. Give me a Bitcoin. It's like, what? What the hell? That was quite the jump. It's quite the jump. Holy shit, we got 4,500 rounds of May 55A1. We're about to just go mag dump everything. About to just go mag dump everything. Bush moves, it's getting lit the fuck up. I am yelling suppressive fire and not stop until it clicks. It was 48 mil, I think, fatness ish. Ish. Let's get it. Sims, I got him. I got him. All gravy there. I bet we get the black division this round too. Are your skills now? Level 35 strength and level 9 endurance. It doesn't help that I go into every raid overweight. That doesn't help at all, actually. If anything, that probably makes it really worse. A lot worse. I should be also hitting the gym every day. I think I've only done the gym twice. Let me see if I... Yeah, I could hit the gym right now, actually. We'll do it after this raid. Because that does level you up quickly. You get a lot of XP from the gym. Game or real life? Both. Both. I'll be getting back into working out each day. IRL too. A second. Just gas in this text. Yeah. I had to get my PMC and PEZ character more than myself. Yeah, just imagine how many jacked lumberjacks we'd have if instead of chopping down trees in RuneScape, people chop down trees IRL. Would probably not be good for the climate. Wouldn't have very many trees. Just have guys out there chopping trees for no reason. They'd be having these cool ass dragon axes too. Be like spinning in a circle with them. Nah, we could. It's better. See, it's point proven. It's just better to do it in the video game. We don't want to do that IRL because it's important. Save the trees. Conservation. That's what we're thinking about. That's what we're thinking about. Not getting that sweet level 99. Definitely not that. I would not want that cape. Or the fishing one. Not that one either. I would. I totally would. Those are two I've actually never got. I've gotten my fishing and wood cutting pretty high on accounts before, but like in the 90s. But I don't think I ever even made it halfway there. In late night, Sheef? No, it'd be a shorter stream. I got a hot date tonight. He's got a gun! Ooh. Oh. Can't have him facing the ground. The one and only girlfriend. Our one and only. But, yeah, girlfriend. Not married yet. Saiken is exactly the same as Wiz, a local adoption page. And you didn't adopt him? Them's are some wild comms. You'd be like, yeah, I saw one that looked just like yours, and I left them there in the shelter. Yep. That's messed up. You looking to adopt a pet though? All jokes aside. He's up already when I called. Ah, well, that's a dub at least. Always a dub when they, at the very least, got adopted. Take this! Yeah. Nice catch, pal. Oh, got 2 of them with that grenade. That's the wind-up. I'm telling you, it's the special wind-up. You gotta hit him with that Looney Tune. Works like a charm.
Ах ты хер ебучий!
Come on, come on. Yeah! Holy shit. I don't know what Kaban has in that gun, but it's good ammo. That absolutely melted my plate and blacked my stomach. No, Bones. No, he did not. He did not. He shot my stomach out. My penis still works. You see, that's above. It hit like up here. It hit high area in the stomach. It still works fine. I told you. Best ammo. S&B, 300 rounds. See. Yeah, good ammo too. What amp did you recently purchase? The JDS Labs Atom 3, Atom 2. They're their newer amp. $400,000 on them. Jeez, loaded. Man's walking around with 400,000 in his pockets. Impressive. Is that a lot of cash in your pockets, or you're just happy to see me? Oh. What up, Fab? Did you loot Marked him? I did, yeah. The abandoned one. Yoink. A lot of shooting over there. Sniper scout. These are two separate PPs or calibers. Okay. Well. My back plate is tore up. But the rest of my body is good. We're ready. What up, Jab? How's it hanging, bro? Started during the subathon, still going strong. 175 stream streak. God dang. I think that's the highest one I've seen yet. That might be the highest one I've seen yet. Appreciate you, bro. You got backshot then? Actually, I took it on the chest. I just swapped it to the back. Isn't key case like only 300k? Is worth the slots? Yeah, 50k pop. 50k slot. Sure there wasn't someone staring at me there. What up, Boingo? Oh, we're chonky. Yes, we are. I heard running on the backside. Just want to make sure he's not going into Tarbank. Because that's where I want to go. With how quiet this round's been, it makes me feel like the... Oh, shit. Did I not do a going live announcement? I did not. I thought I did. Yeah, with how quiet the raid is, it makes me feel like the Black Division opened and they murdered someone. Or murdered a group off the start. Here we go. Notified. Good call. Good call. Okay, so someone already hit this. Kind of want to go hit that marked room. Here we go. Tag. Check building really quick. Game. Let me vault up that, please. You stay out there. It wouldn't surprise me if this has been cleared. Oh, maybe not. The door's closed. Barely missed him. Damn it, Scav. His friend was the one that got me. I should have moved a little bit more. When the Scav started tagging me, I was like, man, I should have moved. I should have moved. I think it was his friend that got me, though. Good shots. Oh, that isn't B. I don't really use 7.62 forward much. Well, wanted to get the shots up before they made it around the corner. It happens. It happens. It happens. But there's S and B. Plenty of BS ammo. Like, if I want to use the caliber, I got plenty. I'm not worried about the ammo. Honestly, I'm not worried about any of that gear. That's why I went for the fight. I wanted to kill some players. It'd been quite the round. I don't think I got to shoot a live human that round to that point. So. No regrets. Why can't I sell parts of mechanic? No bullets. You should be able to sell weapon parts to mechanic. Maybe you don't have them unlocked. You have to do the Tor quest line. That could be it. Parts off, you off the gun. Oh wait. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I was gonna do inmate 55A1. Okay, that's fine. Oh, yeah. Oh, weird. I'm guessing a bug. Could be an event. I'm guessing bug. Is that a ref though? He pays the same price, I'm pretty sure, as mechanic, or more if it's maxed. Ref. All right, I think we're ready. Right around 50 mil flying. I think it's 48. Something like that. You missed the level 15/40 grind with the classic quests? No. I mean, the level 15 grind was fun. It was like that one wasn't bad, but the old quest system, especially in that middle area, like levels 34 to 44 ish, dude, those were sluggish. They were overbloated and didn't even have that good of rewards. Is you'd get like 20 packs of 10 bullets of learn PC, like shit ammo that you're never going to use. So I like the new quest system. I think it's it feels more like a 1.0 game, to be quite honest. It feels like they actually took time to think out the quest system, and it feels like a more complete product. The old quest system that they had with 1.0 launch, it did feel like a lot of the quests, the placeholder quests from beta, were still there. I like the new quest system. Not only is it good for those that have played the game a lot, but I think it makes it easier for the newcomers too. Big fan of it. Well, appreciate you, bro. Thank you. There's a lot more paths, and you don't get held up on like little things. It's like, oh, you didn't find your Slawa. It's like you can still progress. You'll find it eventually, but you're not going to be held up on that solo thing. Be back 2 seconds. Here we go. Haven't found your third allergy yet? No, and it scares me every time that I eat or drink something new, like yesterday or maybe the day before I ate a baguette. And in the moment when I went to go eat it, I was like, oh, I need some energy and I have food. And then as I started munching, I was like, oh shit, I forgot that I haven't tried this yet. I might be allergic. I wasn't, thankfully. I wasn't, but
Jam 33
I've used all the like good meds that I want to use, so I'm not allergic to anything like major. But I know it's gonna happen sooner or later, where I try a random food item to bring up my energy in a time that I really need it, and bam, that's when I'll be allergic. Jam, thank you, bro. Hit us with the 5 gifted. Much love, man. Yeah, Kaz, were you back in your stash with like 1 HP? Or well, like with 50 HP or something? Well, no, that you wouldn't have died in it.
No pain, a game.
Did you have all your stuff? You just crashed during transit, probably. Yes, it does happen. Try to restart your game before going to do a transit. I've noticed whenever I've had the game open for a while, if I do a transit, that's when it's far more likely to crash on me or have an error. The game has a memory leak, so if you leave it open for a long time, after a while, it starts to perform a little more sluggishly. No pain, no game. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. And Cold Prime with the Twitch Prime. Much love, guys. Should be scavs. Do you need let extra request now? Crisis. Is your item only in marked room? And labs. Actually gonna hit this back here. Tag up Concordia. You know what has my shooter born gate kept? Psycho Sniper. And level 40. Maybe not level 40. I think Psycho Sniper though for sure. The show. Double lion, god dang. What key is this? Concordia 64. This one's the office key. Concordia 64 office. No problem. Happy to help. There we go. Oh, there we go. You say it's easier or harder to get max traders or kappa now than before? Easier. Asterisk mark. It's kind of the same. Just more streamlined, which makes it easier. Like some of the quests became more difficult, some became easier, some just got combined together. Overall, it's easier for Kappa because you don't have to get all the quests. You can do a different path to get there. So it's less quests overall to get Kappa. That makes it easier. But I mean, it's still, I guess, less time consuming. Also, right? They cut some of the quests in half on like the requirements, which makes it easier. So like, yeah, it's definitely easier, but it's still Psycho Sniper, right? You got to still go get 20 kills, or not? That's 15 kills of anything on Psycho Sniper in one live. That or 5. Was it 5? Might have been 3. I think it was 5 PMC kills in one life. It's like 15 kills of anything in one life, still easier than 5 PMC kills in one life, but it's still a challenge. Like it's gonna be a challenge for a lot of people. The Shooter Born in Heaven's 20 PMC kills, and you get to choose your map, so you're not locked into having to do the PMC kills on every single map. Easier, but you're still having to do Shooter Born in Heaven, still having to go, you know, get PMC kills with a bolt action. And then a lot of the quests were go do this annoying minor thing, quest done. Go do this annoying minor thing, quest done. Go do this annoying minor thing, quest done. Now you combine all 3 of those into one raid, and you have 3 objectives in one raid that you get done, and it feels a little bit more like a quest rather than a little tedious chore. And the group kills, yeah, the group kills. That's nice too. A group can do Psycho Sniper or Shooterborn in Heaven if they're on it. Or even if they're not, you can help a teammate with it. Makes grouping up a lot more enjoyable. So yeah, I'd say, you know, it's easier for sure, yeah. But it's not easy. But it is at the same time. It's all conflicting, but yeah, it's there's only a few of the quests that actually require skill. The rest require time, really. And there's a skill in just survival and being able to work your way through a map and get quest objective done and get out. There's skill in that. But I'm talking like go kill a PMC type quest. Like those are the skill based ones. Going and marking the body at pier and cottage and resort. Not skill based, but going to all 3 of those locations, that is, right? So Kappa as a whole, or just getting max traders, it's a time thing. If you have enough time, anyone can do it, really. But there are skill checks. And you'll have to complete those too. Some of them, not all of them. So, yeah. They did make getting Kappa easier though, yeah. But they didn't dumb it down and wash it out to where it's not good. Or still a challenge or still, you know, a grind. I think it's in a great spot. Does on these in orders, huh? Kappa today is 200 times easier than 7 years ago. Yeah. How much is that easier because of skill-based changes, or how much is that easier because they cut out a lot of the fat? And I'm not talking so much on the changes from like Shooterborn in Heaven, from having to do 125 meters of headshot kills. Though that was difficult. That was a pain. Yeah, that was brutal on customs. It was tough on reserve. And interchange, you know, is 125 meters was a pain. That was tough. That was tough. So, but they changed that a long ass time ago. Right? That I'm talking about just this most recent change with the quest and consolidating them. They needed to change some of those. 100 meters, I think, is fine. I'm all for changing any of the quests that you have to kill people at range or kill anything at range, I'm okay with getting or changing those. Which there's nothing wrong with them. I just don't like them. So that's a personal thing, 1000%. I don't want to be forced into having to sit at range or having to find the perfect distance on away from a thing or a player. Yeah, it gets boring because you'll have to post up and wait, and on certain maps you'll have to post up and wait. And on customs, the 125 meters, dude, there was only like a handful of spots on the map that you were gonna see people at 125 meters. Tetris was on the table. Was it? Don't think so. I saw that guy working LCD. I was gonna say, it didn't smell like a Tetris in there. Feel like I would have. Hang on. A second. Yeah, no. It doesn't smell like a Tetris in here. Yep. Go on, get out of here! Go on, get out of here! Scram. That's not how to become the next SheefGG. You got to get yourself a whiz. He's the star of the show. I'm just here to keep the seat warm. Ooh, piece of candy. We need an extra storage rig. I don't have enough room in this raid bag. Does the cat immediately give a skill boost? Yes, yes. Then perception and agility. And the ability to smell out rats. Okay. The guy's gonna try and rat you. Nah, I'd smell it. I think that guy ran. Yeah. Never mind. I think he's here. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello? Hello? Bye. Huh, wonder where that player went. There was a guy out here. It was not a scav. Oh, weird. Crazy. Weird. You hear that fool jumping around up there? Yeah, might have been trying to rat me. When the scav was following me back and forth, I actually did think it was a player for a second. He had me in the first half. Did someone shoot a suppressed weapon up here? I don't know. Just saw the bug where you can't sell anything back to me. Nah, mechanic was buying all my stuff just like right before this trade. Yeah. Your mechanic's not working? I have to reinstall the game. I'm just kidding. Don't. It's bug. Mechanic's not buying from anyone. I wonder if it's BSG messing with the traders. Nikita probably got drunk and forgot to swap it to the test servers. Oh. I'm gonna chug some water. Dude, upside down too. Some serious sucking power right there. Golf ball through a garden hose, let me tell you. Take that as a secondary just to sell. This guy was running a route on me. By the running level 4? Off the flea, yeah. Coding while shithoused on vodka would actually explain a lot about this game. Brother, as Russian devs, there's absolutely no doubt in my mind they have coded shit-faced on vodka. Not all the code, but at least a little bit. It's juice time. You would drink too if you saw their code. Yeah, if anything, I think it's a buff in Russia. It's like the French with wine, a little bit of cheese. Oh. That was probably players who have loaded with loot, but I don't trust there not to be another 6 behind him. Well, velociraptors, sometimes they travel in packs. Does having muscle pain affect you in raid? No. There's just kind of a visual representation on when you can work out and get the XP back. You have like the muscle pain and then severe muscle pain or something like that. So you work out twice a day in the gym to get XP. Any more than that, you just don't get any XP. Doesn't do anything else. It doesn't affect you in raid, doesn't lower your energy or hydration or anything like that. Does nothing. Just lets you know when you're good to work out. Speaking of which, we can go hit the gym. I just want to drop the shit off first, otherwise we'll be heavy. Effect again, spawn on semi. I can do that too, yeah. I might just naturally always swap the full auto at the start of the raid. And it's just like habit at this point. Desync. Desync. There's something up with the servers. Desync. What? Desync. I hit every single one of those. Wild. I might break my arm by accident. I don't know if I topped off my food and hydration before doing this. Desync. Desync. You work out endlessly? No. Twice a day, and then you get that severe muscle pain. That is just a visual thing to let me know that I'm not going to be getting XP for working out. My guy doesn't feel shit when he's in raid. It's all that ibuprofen he's been snorting. Oh, killing it, Breezy. Killing it. What are you doing? Come here. She's acting like she saw something. All scared. I don't think I yelled. Kind of Little Pony only does 2 sets. Point. That reminds me of the guy yesterday that was like, push me, pussy. Or something. Chase me, pussy. All right. That was a fun raid. God dang. Oh, actually, we want that out. Perfect. That was actually the response. Yeah, I pull that clip up. That was good. That was good. Oh yeah, I was gonna get another ibuprofen. Here comes a banging raid. Damn straight. That's every raid. Almost. Hey, it says 67. That's 67% of the raids. 2 out of every 3 are bangers. Actually, not bad. Other find and transfer requests where a Bitcoin is needed. For the main storyline. Okay, street tax. Honestly, not that great in terms of getting cash. It's 150k ruble, 1k USD, 1k euro once a week. So it's not that great. I got you. There we go. Why do the skins of your Blitzes look different than mine in game? Huh? They shouldn't. Which blood sets? Like the actual blood set item in game? I don't think they've changed the appearance of them. I'll have to look. Do a lab run after this? Not opposed. I'm not opposed. Like a little bit of labs. I'd be down with that. What up, cowboy? Ceramic plate. You know what the lucky perk even does? I think it just helps with chance based modifiers or mechanics in the game, like ricochets or weapon jams. Maybe bleeds. Where to find your streamer items? Well, that's mark rooms, yeah. Mark rooms. One time I was used to buy something and sell again. What? From mechanic, that's how you get it back to being able to sell shit to you? Or sell shit to him? You buy shit from him, then you're able to sell it? No, you're talking about something else. All the traders are cooked now? Damn, I bet it is BSG messing with stuff. When they come back up, they're going to have like a bunch of different barters and they're going to be adjusted and shit. Be kind of nuts. The higher Black Division spawn rates. What do you think would be a healthy spawn rate for them? Maybe up is it 20% now? In the past, whenever they would start with like really low spawn rates for bosses, like 0.5%, like really low, they would increase it as the wipe progressed. After like a month, they would up it and then up it a little bit more and then up it a little bit more. So I'd assume they're probably going to do the same with the Black Division. Is it just him back here? Little Mr. Solo Dello. Dang, strong grip, strong grip. Nice, some good plates. I don't know if that'd be bannable or not. I would assume no. If it's a website that just takes a screenshot and then like kind of tells you where you're at on the map type thing. If it's not messing with the game files, then it should. Keyword there. Should be okay. I think it would not surprise me if they sped the announcer up on labs, yeah. But I don't know because for a while there you wouldn't hear the announcer at all. Like if you had ears on, you wouldn't really hear. I could just be misremembering. But I now that you mention it, yeah, it does feel like she used to talk a lot slower. Black Division spawn on interchange? Yeah, they can spawn on any of the maps. I don't know where they spawn at on interchange though. I haven't seen them on interchange yet. Take the cat statue. You have Immercom. Seems like this guy looted all this in here, but I just want to make sure you got the folder of intel. He did not. Like gunfire outside.
Thizoni.
I think only 4 maps: shoreline, ground zero, streets, and I don't know if that's true. Has anyone found ground or Black Division on interchange? Anyone fought him on this map? Oh, maybe not. So it's... What up, Luda? Lunda? Thoughts on the new LPVO? I wish it could fit in other mounts. The how amount that it goes in, that raises up off the gun pretty high. Zony, thank you again for the 26 months, bro. That's a very long time. Much love. Yeah, you might be right. I don't think I've gotten the Black Division on customs at all. Shoreline, yes. Don't think I found him on reserve. Okay, noted. That would make more sense why I didn't see him yesterday. Which I did play streets. But yeah, that makes more sense. Then they probably could up the spawn rate of them. Yeah, they probably could up the spawn rate to like 30%. Because like, if they're only on those 3 maps, I don't see a problem with upping it a little bit more. Maybe they're worried about people farming them for like all the really good gear and ammo, because they do have really good shit on them. I bet they do weekends where the spawn rate goes up. That also wouldn't surprise me, because I felt like I ran into him a fuck ton on Saturday. Like every other raid, it seemed like. There's cross no extra camping. Ground Zero, they are not normal, but they have good bullets and gear. You know, I mean, they can have like M61 and M80A1 if they have the M60. They spawn with the top tier stuff, level 5s and 6 plates, and tier 1 ammo. The Black Division on the other maps, they on the ones outside labs, they have good shit. My friend said you can sell Bitcoin to them. That's it. The traders, that's the only item you can sell to them right now is Bitcoin. Interesting. Yeah, Nikki still treats PvE players as second-hand customers regarding no Black Division spawns, for example. Yeah, fair. I think there is a lot of stuff that the PvE should have had already, but the oh yeah, I can't sell. That's right. Where's the Bitcoins at? I want to see that. Oh, therapists buy shit. Fragment buy shit. Ref buy shit. Yeah, the like prestige and stuff, it would be nice for that to be over there already. PvE will be getting their like a special skin and like a unique skin to PvE coming up in their own thing. So maybe, I mean, we'll see. When it comes in, we'll see. But in all fairness, they still treat you like the same customers as PvP players. You can play the same game. You have the seasonal option. But you're just playing a different game mode. It's not like you have to choose one or the other. Well, I realize it's easier said than done, but And overall, I do agree. I think PvE should get more or less the same thing. Like it should. This is a very cool looking AK. I just now realized that thing is sick looking. They should have pretty much the same thing that PvP has. They should be a very similar. The seasonal content though, like main servers don't have Black Division running around. That's what the whole season's about. It's like that's what this is about. Like PvE has Icebreaker, do they not? It does, yes. I mean, that literally is the exact same thing as the main accounts. Now, whether or not they should have done a seasonal PvE as well, one with like under, you know, the same rule set, same type of thing. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I can already see the people bitching about it, and they'd be like, yeah, she's splitting the player base up even more, 4 times now. We have PvE, we have PvE seasonal, we have PvP seasonal, we have PvP. What's next? It's just like, someone's gonna complain. Just wait until they drop the unique skin for PvE. PvP players are gonna lose their minds. Like, why can't we have a unique skin? And realistically, it's probably just a subset of people. I think most people don't really care, but I'm all like, for me, I'm all for PvE and them getting the same version of the game. I don't see the harm in it. The seasonal thing, I also don't necessarily see the problem in keeping that PvP. I think it'd be cool to have a team dedicated to PvE and having PvE events that are unique to PvE. Like that, I mean, that'd be fine. Like that'd be cool, right? So you'd have a team dedicated to coming out with fun PvE events strictly for PvE. Fun ones coming out for main accounts strictly for main. Fun ones for the seasonal. Don't know how it all operates over at BSG, so. Is what it is. They don't know either. I mean, dude, they've been kind of on top of it recently. Like Sergey, props where it's due. Credit where it's due. They have been doing well lately. Like this version of BSG, they're doing well. They're doing well. %, play a hardcore PvE player if they straight up sit. Oh, if it was PvE zombies, they've talked about doing a PvE thing with or not PvE, but another zombies event, a bigger zombies event than before. Yeah, Sergey, his thought process with it too is really good, and he's been a long time player. Like it's been refreshing to have him in whatever role he's doing over there, because the communication's nice. Us and I only play PvE and we love it. Yeah, dude, the amount of people that play PvE is an astronomical amount. So it is kind of crazy that they don't push it more. You know what I mean? Like there is more than enough of a player base that would be interested, or a market even, that would be interested in playing PvE. And so, like I said, I would have a team dedicated to coming out with fun PvE events and just more PvE related things. I am mind blown that they don't have prestige yet. That's one thing that is like, that always made more sense on a PvE side of things than PvP. Like PvE, a permanent account, that is what prestige mode is for. But I really only play PvP, so I don't think about it a ton. Only, you know, kind of a moot point for me personally. But a lot of the community members play PvE, and so Lords, appreciate you, bro. Thanks for the 7 months. Much love. And Big Red with the 67 months. Let's fucking go.
B1 Gred Gaming.
Let's go. Instant mogged. That's funny, dude. Yeah. I appreciate it. Lords, it feels a lot longer than 7 months. I will say that. I appreciate you, bro. And Big 67 months. That is just wild. It's too long of a time. Makes me feel old. Crazy. Be right back, guys. 1 second. How do I build a good HK with 6 round mags? I'm blowing rubles in every build I make. Feel sluggish when watching your snappiness on YouTube. Exclamation point HK. But a loud muzzle device goes a very long way. I think I'm gonna stop running suppressors on a lot of the builds. It tears through the durability more than anything. Like on the HKs and M4s, dude, I had a round where actually it was last night. The phenomenal clip too, dude, and a weapon jam almost screwed me. And it jammed the second it got below 93. It was 92.7 or something like that, and it jammed. And it's because I was rocking a suppressor. And I shot a bunch, but it's not like I burned through 500 rounds to get to that point. I see someone far left. So not only do you get the big ergo boost when you rock a loud muzzle device, but you also don't have to deal with this durability burn. If you're not one that's going to be running around mag dumping a bunch, then it's not as big of a deal. But it wasn't like the gun overheated from me spitting out 180 rounds really quickly. It was, it went from being cool to jammed, just failure to feed. As soon as it got below 93. So it could have, you know, it could happen on just shooting one bullet. As soon as you get below 93, you're just rolling the dice. And now you get a little bit lower recoil with the loud muzzle devices too. again, there's nothing wrong with running a suppressor if you're going to be just going around and not trying to take every fight that you can.
Devour ammo.
Scav. Because you won't burn through as much durability, and sometimes it is better to be quiet, and the suppressors do help with that. I hit both of these. SKS Scav, they always have a lot of XP. Do you lower recoil with lockdowns? Now you do. Yes, the suppressors used to be the best in recoil reduction. The loudest devices are now. The suppressors are there to be quiet. You feel the same with interchange as you do with other maps? I feel like it's just not the same for some reason. In what way? Like loot wise, or is the what do you mean? I think interchange is one of the better maps right now. It could be better. I mean, it's not the way I would design the map. But it is good for rubeling right now. One of the best maps for that. You could do that on a lot of different maps. It's not just interchange. But the reason being is you have the Tagita's lair where I'm about to go loot. You have the Goshen food, all the camps along the outside, the ultra medical and pharmacy, the computer run, the Ollie for hideout upgrade items. Same with Idea, plus tech, all the tech stores, plus the Kiba. No boss.
LSD underscore is underscore soul underscore food.
But with the outdoor being popular to loot and quests being out there and stuff, all along the outside of the map, has made looting inside the map a little easier. You have some killer hunters. They're usually gone pretty fast. You have to deal with some player scavs. Sometimes a lot. So if you stay in the raid too long, you might have to kill a bunch of player scavs. LSD, appreciate you, bro. Thanks for 6 months. The way I would design it, though, like I wouldn't have done the outdoor. I wouldn't have expanded the outdoors like they did. Maybe add a tiny bit on the outside, not nearly as much as they did. Like that whole flare extract area, I would have not done that far at all. I wouldn't have done past the train station. Like maybe add in a tiny bit on the outside and add the more of the hidden stashes, right? And have a stash run along the outside. They could benefit it. Maybe one little more small camp on the out by the ramp and whatnot. That's fine. But interchange is like the mall map, right? It's the mall. It's not woods, it's not shoreline, it's the mall. And instead of like adjusting the second floor of the mall where there's just a bunch of dead space, like a ton, they left it barren. There's only one store, maybe two at most, that are worth a shit. And the rest of the upstairs is kind of just not worth really going through. And they just added a bunch to the outside, so it's a bunch of running on the outside, more woods. Looks just like the woods map. Which, different flow, right? I'm sure they discussed it, and they were like, we don't want to have it all just super congested in the mall, and it's a rat fest because it's super hard to survive, and it, you know, they probably wanted it a little more spread out, and where you could go in, you could loot an abandoned mall, you could also loot the outside, the outskirts camps, you know, there's variety to it. I get it. Just not the way I would have went about it. I would have. I like them all. This is the map that made me fall in love with Tarkov. The map that made me buy the game. I was watching Summit play it. And I was like, holy shit, this game looks sick. If he was roaming around on woods, don't know if I would have felt the same. Don't know if I would have felt the same. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, let's go to the outskirts of woods. Inside the mall's overrated. 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 Let's get the fuck out of me. I scouted over there too before dropping over. Either they're posted up waiting or we're just got around that area. That could be unfortunate timing. Ever play with Summit? I've gamed with Summit, yeah. Not on Tarky, but a few different times on other games.
Strado07.
Extrado, appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I'd say Summit's probably my favorite streamer. He's who I'd watch like before I got into streaming. And I worked overnight. I throw that bad boy on. I worked an overnight job while I was studying for the LSAT. I was a night auditor at a hotel, and so it was a crazy. Like, I worked for like an hour and a half out of the 8-hour shift. So it was mainly just babysitting the front desk. Like, super easy job. And the night auditing part was just kind of watching the program do its thing and having to make sure it stayed on track. For that hour and a half, and then the rest was babysitting the front desk, and no one goes down the front desk at like 2 a.m. So I studied a lot, and I would watch Summit and Anthony Kongpan, Sacral, and Grims. The auditor, so this is corporate healthcare auditing. Different, probably. Yours is probably far more auditor based and professional. I maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, night auditor at a hotel is not like an auditing type actual position. I mean, it didn't ran a program to see how many guests were checked in, how much money was made, etc., etc., etc. I guess it is auditing, but it didn't have to have any math degree in the slightest type thing. It was like, oh, you can stay up, you can stay awake. Glorified front desk agent, night auditor. I didn't mind the job. It worked great for me while it paid more than like the entry level positions, and so that was nice. And then the overnight position was great because it had a lot of downtime, so I could study for the LSAT. Like that was the whole reason I took the job, was to have the downtime. What do we want to run? You have a law degree? Nah, I did the first year and then played video games. But I took a year-long student leave because of the success I was seeing with gaming. And then it just took off and I never had to look back. It wasn't like I was sitting there just playing video games nonstop. I actually had to hardly played any video games when I was in school. I just didn't have time, which made winning that even more crazy. Doing them for. Is it not showing builds either? Uh-oh. It is. Yeah, I don't think I had played PUBG in... Yeah, it's not showing the builds. I think we already have a gun that is more than operational. You don't want to finish the law degree to have backup? I don't need a backup plan. No, the support's been out of this fucking world. It's hard to wrap my mind around. I don't think I'll ever be able to do it. Let's do a type 20. The suppressor, but oh well. Yeah, I don't, if content creation just ceased to exist,
27.
Just wasn't a thing anymore, you know, overnight content creation, YouTube and streaming just was not a thing, that I would go back to law school then. Yeah, for sure.
Nothing, dude. You will need a backup if you don't hit 500 mil.
That'd be easy. We'll hit that. We were at that MDR. What up, Long? How's it hanging, bro? And Juice, thank you for the 19 months. Yeah, I think at this point with streaming and content creation, I'm past the point of no return for sure. Like now it'd be a thing of like, if I didn't want to do it, No, I'm not gonna do that. If I didn't want to do content creation, that's when, like, I don't see any other world where content creation ceases to be a thing. And I feel like I'm only getting better at it. And then improve at my craft and improve and improve and improve and give you guys better content, better content, better content. Get better and better and better. And that's the fun thing about streaming too, is like, I feel like you can always be improving. I'm far from where I want to be. So. You think you'll be streaming your whole life? No. Now I'm going to retire from streaming though. I'm going to do that. I live a very frugal lifestyle. I aggressively invest into my retirement. I don't live above my means by any means. So I'm not like cheap, but I would consider myself financially responsible. I want to make my dollar go the furthest that it can. But no, I don't want to be streaming my entire life. I could see doing content creation though. Yeah, like the YouTube portion, the live streaming, as long as I was having fun playing games, 100%. Yeah. YouTube and creating content around that, there's a ton, there's so many more avenues. That's a whole different world, a whole different animal, whole different sea. The live streaming, I feel like I would be geared towards video games always, or not wanting to do it as much. Like I wouldn't want to transition. I wouldn't want to do politics or anything like that. I wouldn't want to do drama. I wouldn't want to do the IRL streaming. I would do IRL streaming every once in a while. Like every once in a while, something like that would be fun. But you have a plan how many more years left in streaming? Nah. I mean, I do have a general idea on like, yeah, if it were to continue, when I would be able to like retire, but be I don't know, I'm still very driven and having fun with it, and I want to get better and better and better. So I don't really have like an end date to where like I'm shooting for and I'm gonna just work towards that type thing. I care more about trying to get better content wise than having that end date. But I have talked with my financial advisors on like, you know, where I'll be at. Yeah. What the 5-year plan is, what the 10-year plan is. Yeah. This is my seasonal account. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Oh, you're off today? I usually do take Mondays off, but early wipe hype, I wanted to play. Why not, right? At least be streaming Space TARKOV when it comes out in 25 years. I mean, I see myself being a gamer throughout my life. Yeah, it's yet to bore me. Yep. No, I feel like the games are going to get hopefully better, or at least at the very least stay the same. I'm a pretty easy person to please when it comes to video games. I can have fun on a lot of different types. Ones that really capture my attention though and hold it long term. One tapped them. Light work. I don't know how much I like M855A1 inside this gun. Mobs free? What are you talking about? I melted them. Dominated. I think I missed a shot. We want to take it 12. Yes. There goes $300,000 worth of ammo. Actually, I think maybe priceless. I don't know if you can even buy M855A1. I do have like 4,500 rounds of it. I told you we'd be doing a little bit of suppressive fire today. Mag dumps are back on the menu. How bad did that tear up my durability though? Down to 97.3 from 99.7. That little accuracy by volume. There's nothing wrong with it. I think the only thing I messed up on there was not yelling while I did it. Giving it the old battle roar. The extra points if you do it over VoIP. I need to start doing that every fight I get in. If I go to mag dump them, I'm gonna start yelling over VoIP. Yeah, the suppressor is what's tearing up the durability. You get extra 60% durability burn. Now, if you rock the arrow, you get a positive 3%, not negative 60. The DGN's like minus 2% or something. Minus 1. So it's not much. This sounds like the man himself. Tequila. Ah, I forgot. Ah, damn it. Damn it. Next time. Hit my armor a little bit. I don't think I could have that other armor. It's kind of tore. Or didn't work that time. I mean, it wasn't really needed. Murdered him too fast. Let's see what else we can get back here. Like they should incorporate some kind of cleaning aspect to maintain the weapon to reduce the chance of jam. Yeah, like a weapon repair type thing. That would be nice. I agree. Just don't think the technology's there yet. We'll leave that behind. No one else will appreciate that. When do you think you will go back to your PvP character? I don't know. When there's a reason to, I guess. There's like an in-game event, or the seasonal's not going on, or I don't know. When there's a reason to. I'm not opposed to playing the main account, but if there's not players just running around or any incentive to play it, then but there is an incentive and reason to play and players on the seasonal, I'll just play seasonal. Heal my head. Just heal on fireball when you throw impacts. Same. I need to start doing that again. I need to fix my foot pedal to actually work with push to talk. Power's not on. I want to go turn it on. That way we can run through them all. Loot up some. There's definitely less players on Prestige 5 and just when it gets 6 and then I plan on playing seasons. Yeah. Yeah, I'd imagine there'll be some more and more trickling into the main servers, but for the first bit, to have seasonals being out, I think it's going to be the more popular of the two. Sold the piggy bank for 180k today. Oh shit. Is that what it goes for on the flea? I've been leaving them behind at marked rooms for people. coming in here. Scab, I think. Any major health with these marathon streams? Helps workout diet. If I'm down, definitely can't sit for 15 plus hours like I used to. Any tips? I mean, I get up in between each raid, so like every 30 minutes to an hour, I try to get up and stretch. Just get up, stretch my toes, or touch my toes, stretch my toes. No. Stretch. I don't sit for 15 hours straight. I don't sit for like 45 minutes straight most of the time. There's sometimes I won't get up in between raids, but if I get caught up talking to chat and with the queue time not being super long, a lot of times it'll start deploying and I'm like, oh, well shit. And like, I don't think I stretched before this run. But also diet, yeah, diet plays a big role. Sleep. Like I don't like sacrificing sleep. Holy fuck, dude. You think that was a player? Or you think that was a scav? That is a scav. I didn't even know there's a machine gun up there. I'm not gonna lie. That was didn't know that. Didn't know that was a machine gun up there. Hell yeah, dude. Honestly, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. That guy is now addicted to Tarkov. That guy is not going to be able to get a boner over any other video game ever again. Welcome. Welcome, friend. He's hooked now. Holy shit, dude. He's going to get to that kit and be like, oh, he's going to be calling his friends, dude. That's awesome. Unfortunate for me, but awesome. All right, let's see. I don't know if it's the same for you guys. Tarkov did ruin other FPS games for me. All right, we got our builds back. They just the other ones just don't hit the same on the wins. I need punishment. No, not like that. I mean, shit, maybe like that.
Fluke says.
Maybe that is the fun of Tarkov.
No
is the difficulty.
Other games like there is in Ratkov.
Yeah, preach. All right, let's get off interchange. Put BS in the top portion of that. BP works pretty damn well when it's shot at 850 RPM, especially. Inventory tricks. I fall asleep every time I clean it out. Blast some energetic music while you do it. Drop the price a little bit. You can also store, like what I should be doing is going through these to see what I have a bunch of and posting up things I have like 10 plus. There we go. Ooh. There we got some more room. But yeah, just keeping the junk boxes full, and then let's say roller. Just grab all that we have. Escape out. Find them in the stash. At the bottom. Add offer. The lowest is do like 45. That was my vendor for around that too. I wouldn't mind building up flea market rep. And hop back. There you go. All 7 slots full. Now we'd go and raid. And you just, if you do that a bunch in between each raid, you usually get to stay on top of it. But a lot of times you'll end up capping out the sell slots, and at that point it's like, okay, well, probably you'll be able to just vendor a bunch of stuff too. I can for space. Boom. Ready. Wait, no, we need a mask. I'll say I'm just gonna rock this guy. Be the modular bag. All right, let's get it. Can you get Black Division spawn for the task? It's just keep at it, brother. You got this. Just keep at it. Just keep at it. It is a pain. That was a hard one for me too. I spent days looking for him. You'll get it though, and it just don't fuck it up when they do spawn. I fucked it up a few times when they spawned. I was just so anxious. Not anxious, but like I'd spent hours looking for him. Then when I finally did, it was like, oh, I gotta get this kill. I guess I could be anxious. I didn't get the kills. I'd get like 1 or 2, but I could have finished it in a few raids faster had I played it right. Just right hand peeks. Make sure you let them walk into the peak. Try to get them to peek from a left hand angle. Once you get their attention, back it up and hold that angle. They'll walk to you. They play very aggressive. Are they running mark rooms for money? I mean, a little bit. If I'm on streets, yeah. If I'm on customs or reserve maybe not. I have mark room keys on reserve, but the mark rooms on reserve, RBVO is good, but the other two are kind of labs, I could be killing the Black Division or opening the rooms or killing the players. Streets has a ton of different money-making options. Interchange has been a big one as well. So it's not, I'm not just like spamming marked rooms only, but I do like loot and marked rooms. They have big items in them. It's fun. What's your raid account or raid count on this account? I think like 4. I'll check. I think it's 400 probably ish. It's a lot. Nerdy amount. We're back. Spawn with bloody rusty key on a scab. You sprint straight for the extract. How's Lighthouse? Not very good, Mishka. I hope all's well, bro. How you been? Yeah, Lighthouse. They're gonna be doing a rework on it, and so they've been ignoring it. I'm gonna go into check building here. Watch this crossroad. We just had that shot right off the start over on the other side of construction. I'm wondering if it was the Black Division. I don't think it would be. It may be a player desk popping. Nope. Air Wings items a little too heavy. We can flea market the BT ammo. That's a player clearing out. Lexus. I think. What's the best use for GP coins? Good question. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't really looked at the ref availability. I think my ref is still level 1. What is going on over there? It's Kaban shooting at him, probably. He just killed Kaban. That's just a lot of shooting. I feel like it's almost maybe Black Division versus Kaban. I don't think the black division would push in. I don't think black division push in that front entrance. Yeah, black division will fight Gabon. Yeah. Reserve marquees have been really bad for you this season. Yeah, RBVO didn't seem half bad. Oh yeah, I did. I thought that was a different item. Oh, the wood base. That was the Raven. R.I.P. mi amigo. I don't think I care to have those plates. I'll take the ammo though. Boy ran over. Should regain us some stam. Have you seen the 10 HK? Yeah, I was running it earlier today, actually. Fun weapon. It's not any better than like the other version of the HK. I think it's just a color change. Is your favorite scope? Yeah. This and the Razor. The Sig, the Tango is not bad. It's not bad. That one, I think, is a lot of preference on it. It's kind of a sweet spot in between the Voodoo and the Razor. I like the Voodoo if I am going to be shooting a loud weapon that has muzzle flash and full auto. It has a nice clean red dot or reticle that makes it easy to see whenever you're getting aim punched with a bit vision blur and you're full autoing, and so the muzzle flash might be hiding as well. If I'm shooting a Razor and it's just that little dot, it's a little harder to follow naturally, just to let my eyes focus on something else and subconsciously know where the reticle is. Words. The razor I like a lot on a bolt action, or like maybe a DMR if it's a weapon that I'm gonna be making sure that I need to hit that first shot. Like the first shot is very important with the bolt. I like the razor because it's very clean single dot reticle. But it's so small that sometimes if I'm full autoing and I'm getting aim punched, and it's like I lose that reticle. I like it at nighttime as well. The razor, it's easier to see at nighttime because with night vision goggles, the reticle on the Voodoo is too much. It's too distinct. It glows. The Tango's not bad at nighttime either, though. The Schmittenbender isn't a bad one either, but it is... The reticle is a little too faint for me. I feel like I lose it. Oh yeah, I should put these ops cards away. Good point. Got distracted. Is there any scope that it's not completely dark in MVGs? The razors, I like the razor for that. Yeah. If you're talking about for labs, just restart your game if you've played any other map before going to labs. If you go to play labs and you played like streets or reserve or any other map besides labs beforehand, even if you played like streets and then labs and then the next labs, it would still be in effect. You'd have to restart your game. If you don't, the scopes will be super dark. The game in general will be super dark. It's a known bug by BSG knows about it. That is, they're working on a fix. What triggers a difficult choice to kill Sanitar? Have you killed Rashala and his guards and maybe Killa or Tigila? I can't remember which boss hunting you had to do that leads into it, but I think it's one of those.
Gold_BBs.
Gold, appreciate you. Gold, thank you. Shit. I don't know. I think maybe love, but you said you're already at level. I don't know. I would check the Wikipedia page. They might have it updated. I'm assuming you probably already did that too, though. I can't remember what triggered it. Yeah, I randomly just had it unlocked. But I know it wasn't random. Like something triggered it. I'm gonna put side on basic MP5. I did a link search on the gun, thinking it'd show all the attachments that could go into the gun. I was looking for a mount, but it's not showing up. No. So you'll have a base gun. It'll be like just this upper receiver part. Sometimes the upper receiver will include a mount that you could put a scope onto. A lot of times it doesn't. And you'll have to put, the MP5 being one of them, you'll have to put either a special mount on it that you can then put a scope on, or the dust cover that would have maybe a mount on it, like a bastion or something. So sometimes you'll link search the gun. Other times you'll have to link search the gun to then link search an attachment from that gun. I'll show you back in stash. Finally off work. Let's go. Hell yeah. Hope work went well. Don't know how to open the TKPD quest. I have it unlocked. That one I don't think I've even done on my main account. Oh, yeah, actually I have, is the turning into 2 red rebels. And I'm not sure what triggered it either. That is a problem with doing the super long streams and just doing a fuck ton of quests during those streams, like power leveling. Half the time, my brain's so tired I'm on autopilot knocking out some of those quests that I do not remember which ones led into which. And I've also done most of them like 20 or 30 times at this point. So it's kind of... They all blend together. The Wikipedia page, though, is usually up to date pretty quick. The TKPD is a fun gun, but it's got a lot of bounce. A lot of bounce. Whole stampede of them.
Dot.
What do you think they ran to? See if this is... I appreciate you. This is the sub 6 months in advance, my man. Thank you. I was hoping it was the Black Division guys. Like a whole stampede. They shot the flare off. Okay, okay. I think that scab's yelling at me. Move this down, that over that, and drink that. I keep the black helmet. I think it actually sells for quite a bit, but it's a full built helmet too. It's like the Aventel, the face shield. It's level 4 helmet. It's not bad. Not a bad helmet. My helmet's better because it doesn't have the vision blur like the other face shields. My helmet's more expensive though too. But this helmet will still sell well. So that's why I'm taking it. Yeah, I should have a few of these helmets I need to sell. All right. Not a bad run. Not too shabby. It's been good. Bushhack, yeah. Target's been good. Not too bad. Why are RBBK, PKPM so expensive? Even when Dorm Smart Key is cheaper than them? Because they trade for a Dorm Smart Key. And probably just the rarity. I feel like I've found a lot more of... Well, I guess, I mean, I haven't found a crazy amount of the other marked room keys, but I have found the other marked room keys. What the fuck? What kind of name is that? Pretty sure if you said that in Twitch chat, they'd ban you. Well, geez, Twitch chat. Take a screenshot and tag him and be like, I always knew it. I had my suspicions.
Tommy_Bombadilly. Goat.
No, you. Appreciate you, Tommy.
Jibenzi.
Oh, let's go. Tommy coming in with the 11 months. And DJ coming in with the 17, the tier 2 with that. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. I kind of like the way Nightbot said your name. Did he pronounce that correctly? Sounded Italian almost. Very fancy. Very fancy. Chimpanzee. I had to throw the hand motion in there. Oh yeah, so link searching the guns. And this RD would be a good one to show. So you see how we have this RD-74, but if I were to strip it, it's just this gun, just this part of it. This is the RD-74. So if I were to link search this, I'm gonna have a hard time finding all the sites. I'm gonna find like the super shitty ones that I could just randomly attach to it. So what I would need is a mount for that. Like this guy, the Cobra. And if I wanted sites to see what would put on that, I would link search that to get these. Now you get a bunch of different site options, right? Don't have to worry about all that, right? It's just so much easier to go to edit build now. You don't have to do that anymore, right? The gun, the RD-74 will come But now you can do like the drop down menu. You're going to see what options you have. And the green means that you're able to buy it from the trader. If it doesn't have the green, it ends red. You're not able to buy it from the trader, but that doesn't mean you can't buy it. You still buy it on the fleet. You think the battle pass guns are worth it? They're fun. I wouldn't necessarily say that they are worth dropping a bunch of money for, but they're fun to run. They're tier 2. The rate of fire does kind of hold them back from the tier 1 category. With the time to kill on TARKOV being 1 bullet to the head, usually it's a quantity over quality type of thing. And if you're putting, it's accuracy by volume. If you're putting a bunch of bullets down range, you land one of them. And then as long as the quality is good enough. So I guess it is a quality thing too. But yeah, the rate of fire is usually important because a lot of the calibers do have good enough ammo to one tap heads. They're fun guns though. They are. The battle pass, I don't regret spending the money on it, but I also don't think it's necessarily all that crazy to spend the money on. You're not missing out on much if you don't. You can work through it at your pace and do the folders, but then on the flip side, now that I have the battle pass done, every 10 of those folders I get, I just trade into Black Division crate. So it's kind of like that's nice. It's random gear. It might not be much. Last night I got like a shitty backpack, shitty ears, and a shitty helmet. It was still something at the very least, but the on the best side of it, you can get like level 6 plates, a good armor, good helmet, good ears, a really good backpack. So kind of just depends. $75 to do the whole battle pass is expensive though. And the guns, I don't, they're not tier 1. They're not tier 1. Do I sell Ultramed for 900k? It depends how much you run interchange. You could easily make that much on Ultramed. Easily. Halo, appreciate you, bro. Thanks for the Twitch Prime. Play on local PvE, collect docs, Alt F4, and it doesn't count towards your total. Oh, there you go. There you go. Up to 178 milli? Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, I was gonna show the build. I saw Twitch had an ad in the middle of me explaining that. You don't have to worry about link search and any of that shit. Go to edit build. And then the drop down menu will show you what you have available. And the green shopping cart means you can buy it from the trader. The red means you can't buy it from the trader, but that doesn't mean that you can't buy it. You could still buy it from the flea market a lot of times. So you go through, you're looking to keep your ergonomics somewhere 50 and above. That's general rule of thumb, 50 and above. And then recoil, you want to try and get it as low as possible with maintaining 50 and above ergo. That's the general goal. The recoil varies per gun. You know, an RD704 is gonna have a different recoil than the MDR. The MDR will have like 92 to 100 depending on the build, and that will perform really well. So, but like an M4 at 90 recoil is terrible. So the recoil, you're just trying to get as low as possible while maintaining the 50 plus ergo. Link search is good for seeing what ammos you could buy. Yeah, link search and then drop down the menu on ammos. That one's not bad. Have you considered using the Tactica Tula iron sight mount? Which one? Is it iron sights? I do the back iron sights. I don't like the front one. It blocks a little bit of the vision. Oh, it doesn't work on. What's it work on? I like the night force mount because it lowers it to the gun a lot, and you don't have to deal with as much height per bore. So CQB fights, close range fights are a little easier with it. Can you explain how to properly use the laser? I don't really use the laser. I find it distracting. I don't ever use the laser. Flashlight or infrared device. Flashlight because it blinds your opponent. Infrared device because it gives you the hipfire bonus. The laser, whenever I aim down sight and I see a little red laser going and it's a hair off of where my red dot is, my brain's like, oh, which one to aim for? It takes away from the autopilot. I want to let my brain just do its thing naturally. I don't want to have to manually overtake it. So give your brain an easy thing to aim for, one target, that's it. The laser is just gonna add more to it. Now for hip fire, the laser can help in that sense. After a while, you get the hip fire down. You learn. And on some of the flashlights, like the WMX, is actually nice because it's a more like narrow, focused flash or light, and so you can kind of just aim towards the center of that. It's a little easier on. Gives you a general area to aim for. You're missing out on like in Battle Pass or seasonal rewards. Just put in the TARKOV in store for 5 seasonal reward items. Yeah, no, I mean that's what Battle Passes are designed to do. If you're missing out, that is 100% just like that is the nature of them. I agree with you overall on I don't really like this Battle Pass. Isn't that aggressive, to be quite honest. It BSG I think did it all right. It's a free Battle Pass, and they need to have some type of money maker. They gotta have some avenue for revenue. But the in an ideal world, that I'm all for give me cosmetics for a certain price. I pay you $5, I'm going to get this cosmetic. And then give me some good options. Give me plenty of options. And I feel like that's always the most ideal form of an avenue for cash in video games. But at the same time, it's battle passes they work. There's a reason that they do them. I spent money on it. Also play the game for a living, but mounting flashlights on your helmet is 100,000% better every day. Kind of makes me want to do that too. It'd be kind of funny. Where'd you find your baguette? I don't remember where I found it, but I found quite a few in Tegila's lair on the low side of Interchange, the basement of Interchange. Battle Pass intel's drop on PvE, folks. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Hunt those down. I think YouTube's saying that it has to be on local servers though. You gotta untick all the BSG servers. I wouldn't know. I haven't played PvE for that. Found Baguette and Cardinal entries. Oh yeah. Cardinal. Not Cardinal. Concordia 8 apartment. All the Concordia apartments. 64, 63 apartment office. The apartment office doesn't actually have the food sponsor, but 8 cinema, 34. the Concordia ones as well. But I've seen a lot of the baguettes in Tequila's lair recently. Wall's been well. It has been phenomenal. It has absolutely been phenomenal. Absolutely been phenomenal. Out of this world, dude. I can't can't wrap my mind around it. Woods 2 in the comments. There we go. Speaking of which, I am going to call it there. I want to stay in game and chat with you guys all night, and I could very easily do so. But I've got a hot date tonight with my girlfriend. So I'm going to go enjoy dinner and a movie with her and go spend some quality time because I've been doing nothing but gaming these past like 2 weeks with drops and all that and the Tarkov wipe. So I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my night. Thank you guys once again on all the support, though. I really cannot stress it enough. That was kind of what I was wanting to do today, was just let you guys know once again from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Everyone hanging out, you guys are fucking awesome. Thank you. Is Adam on? I would like to send you on over to him. Tomorrow I will be live, normal stream time. We'll be starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll be going till a little bit later in the day, and that one we'll be doing a regular stream and got some fun stuff planned for it. So I hope to catch y'all then. In the meantime, let's see. Let me see if Adam's on. He is not. Let's send you on over to Toast Track. Let's go kick it with Toast. Rated him in a bit. Toast is a good dude. So thank you guys once again. Hope to catch you all this next stream. I'll post in the Discord whenever I do go live. And if you haven't already, do check out the looking for group section in the Discord. Very active. Great place to find someone to game with, especially on Tarkov. And then also check out the PC giveaway we're doing with Starforge. Free to enter, global giveaway. Just got to follow on some socials. And if you're subbed over on Twitch, you get some bonus entries. So do check that out. It's a great PC for Tarkov 2. Yeah. Short stream today. Yeah. But until next time, guys, I'll catch y'all later. Have a good night. Bye. Love y'all. Peace.